Hey, what's good, everybody? I'm Isaac Lee, and we're back doing another review of The Rock's new show, Young Rock. So let's hit that intro. Alright, we back in episode 2 of Young Rock, but before I go any further with this, I want to let you know there's going to be spoilers, so I'm going to give you a few seconds. In this episode, Dwayne Johnson continues his interview in a library that they actually named after him. This episode takes us back to 1987 when 50-year-old Rock is doing whatever he can to get the attention of his high school crush. I do like how they keep the joke going about him looking like an undercover cop because the principal at school thinks he's a cop, and even when he tries to catch the bus to go to school, he gets called a perv and they just drive off without him. This time around, we did see a couple more impersonations of more wrestling legends like Roddy Piper and Ric Flair. Although, let's be honest, like from a distance, maybe they could pass, but up close, definitely not. Now, with all that said, Dwayne Johnson at 15 was a pathological liar, just gotta say that. That whole thing about working the gimmick, which is the title for the previous episode, he takes that to no end. And on top of that, he's still stealing clothes, trying to keep up this lie that he comes from money. Like, am I wrong that I'm just waiting on this episode where he finally gets caught and has to make that one phone call to his mother? Like, this 15-year-old boy is so caught up in trying to impress this girl at school, his thought process is, let me impress her with the best stuff I stole. I'm like, are you serious right now? The only thing that made me cringe a little bit, and he did get lucky, was when he did that Hans and Franz SNL impression. And as for Rocky Johnson, and don't get me wrong, I got all the love and respect for him, but like father like son, the way he bends the truth, it might as well be a submission hold. By 1985, they let us know that he's in the tail end of his career, which means he's not making the same money, he's not booking the same venues, and just overall, he's not ready to let go of what was. Though I do feel like he genuinely keeps a smile on his face just for the sake of not worrying his family financially, even though I think they see through it. The only level-headed person in this trio to really keep things afloat is the mother, Otto Johnson, who at this time started a cleaning company. She spends her day cleaning the homes of these upper middle-class housewives who have nothing better to do than to watch Sally Jessy Raphael all day. Which, when I thought about it, was kind of interesting that the show makes mention previously that her favorite color is red, and now they're referencing a woman who's famously known for her framed glasses also being red. Yeah, there's a point in the show where Rocky and Dwayne are having a conversation over the phone, and Rocky makes mention that he just booked a new wrestling match out of college. He does offer some advice to Dwayne, telling him that if he wants to stand out to impress this girl that he really likes, he should try to offer something that nobody else can. So Dwayne takes the advice and decides to use his father's popularity to invite the girl to the event, and she agrees to go. But after that, those lies fall faster than a house of cards. No Kevin Spacey. So Dwayne and the girl, they show up and quickly realize that the event is not at a college, but at a flea market that's near a college. Lie number 1. Then Rocky makes the mistake of calling Dwayne by his real name, which completely shocks the girl he's with, who thought his name was Tomas the whole time. Lie number 2. Even when it's time for Rocky to get paid, we see him getting stiffed by the promoter on how much he should have got, which only reveals that he doesn't have as much money as he let on. Lie number 3, and that's the game. I will admit one thing, that when I was watching Rocky's match, I did legitimately forget about the art of selling. And mind you, I'm a wrestling fan, and somehow I forgot this because I see how he's writhing in pain in it, or the way he's acting, the way he's supposed to. That's what all professional wrestlers are supposed to do. But when I see this guy that I have no familiarity with, he looks like an untrained rookie. I'm thinking he's just working too stiff. But luckily, it was just the art of selling. He turns it around in the end. But those are my thoughts. What are yours? And if you like what I had to offer, hit that like and subscribe at the bottom. I'm Isaac Lee. This is The Rundown.